Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Johnny. I thought I'd make a video. It is going on 4 o'clock here in West Michigan on a I think it's a Friday afternoon. Look at my diary. All of a sudden my mind went blank. Yeah, it is June the 19th, 2020. It is going on 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in West Michigan. I am sitting in my main study, writing in my diary as usual. I'm on page 579 for the year 2020. And I have been reading this afternoon The Club, Jonson, Boswell, and the Friends Who Shaped an Age by Leo Damrosch. So I've been reading that and having a very typical Friday afternoon. It's been kind of quiet around here. And I also got out to read Boswell's Life of Samuel Johnson. I showed this. I did supposed to get in the mail this week or next week 2 books based around Samuel Johnson. I ordered used Dr. Jonson and Mr. Savage biography by Richard Holmes. Now, Samuel Johnson wrote a biography on the poet Savage. So I'm supposed to get that in the mail maybe next week. And I also ordered Boswell's Presumptuous Talk, The Making of the Life of Dr. Jonson by Sisman. Yeah, I wanted to read about the background of the writing of James Boswell's biography on Samuel Johnson. As I have mentioned that next month, in the month of July 2020, in BookTube, they're going to do a buddy reads on Boswell's Life of Samuel Johnson. I got this out to read and do further research and in-depth reading on. So I ordered a couple books to get more deeper into it. But I have been reading this afternoon this book, The Club. I read this last year, so I'm rereading this. I also got in the mail yesterday. It was a Thursday, and I got this in the mail. As I have shown that I've been reading Main Currents in American Thought, The Beginnings of Critical Realism in 1860 to 1920 by Vernon Lewis Parrington. And I got volume 2 in this 3-volume Pulitzer Prize winner in 1920, I think. Main Currents in American Thought, volume 2, The Romantic Revolution in American 1800 to 1860. I do plan to get volume 1. I ordered that used this morning, which is titled The Colonial Mind from 1620 to 1800. It's one thing I always say in my videos, that if you live in America and you call yourself an American, know American history. Know what is America? What is American history? Know a colonial history. Know 19th century history. Know 20th century American history. So I got those 2. Got volume 1 coming in the mail. I also have been reading the biography on Vernon Lewis Parrington Through the Avenue of Art by H. Lark Hall. Yeah, I want to know more about his life. You know, as I mentioned, he died of a massive heart attack pretty young, when he was 58 years old. He was over in England. He loved nature, and he was out walking, and he was working on volume 3 of his Main Currents of American Thought, and he died. So, been reading that. So that's it. Writing in my diary for June 2020. The other day, my wife and I went out to do errands. We had to get some more sunflower seeds for our birds, and we stopped at Staples office supply store, and I picked up paper for, as you know, I'm always writing in my own online diary. Not only my online diary, but my paper diary. I'm on page 579 this afternoon on June the 19th, 2020. And we stopped at Staples, and I picked up a calendar for 2021. Let's see, January 2021. Hopefully I will still be in the land of the living in 2021. I won't be in the new creation. So I got this early. Next month is July 2020. I have that already. Picked up some pens at Staples the other day. I've been writing with these lately, these Precise Premium Rolling Ball V5. Usually I write with these in my paper diary. I love pens. Got all kinds of pens. So I got those at the Staples store. I love paper. If you're always writing in a diary, you always want fresh pens and fresh paper. So I got tons of paper. Yeah, I really like these pens. Lately, these Precise V5 Premium Rolling Balls. See, I have them right here. Got a bunch of them I've been writing with. They really write really smoothly on this paper. You notice on the back, JK on the back of this. I was writing on this board 50 years ago. I was writing out in the Wood Hut in Richmond, California in 1970. I've had this board. So I'm reading Boswell's Life of Jonson, reading The Club, Jonson, Boswell, and the Friends Who Shaped an Age by Leon Damrosch. Reading V.L. Parrington, Through the Avenue of Art by H.R. Lark Hall. Reading Main Occurrence in American Thought, The Romantic Revolution in America in 1800-1860 by Vernon Lewis Parrington. Reading American Currents in American Thought, Volume 3, The Beginnings of Critical Realism in America in 1860 to 1920 by Vernon Lewis Parrington. Also, I read today, for devotions, I read Reformed Ethics, Created, Fallen, and Converted Humanity by Herman Bavinck. And I also read this morning The Wonderful Works of God by Herman Bavinck. So now it's 4:14 on a Friday afternoon. I hope you're having a good week. Hope you have a good weekend. This is Friday Reads. So I'll write in my diary. I'm on page 579. Tomorrow's a Saturday. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. I really thank you for the new subscribers. I thank you for the comments. And I do pray that you're all not sick from this plague that's killing thousands throughout the world as we come to the end of this age. And we should be praying for the second coming of Christ, that he'll set up his eternal kingdom of glory. So I'll sign off, and until next time, bye. Bye.